good afternoon everyone. I'm Elina and I'm gonna show you today a few exercises that you can do at home um, while being on this horrible word quarantine. Okay, let's start. So to make this exercise, first of all, more yoga-like, although not all of them, not everything I'm gonna show is directly an asana, so a yoga pose. But what you can do to make this a more yoga practice is to breathe deeply during exercises, breathe slowly, and put your movement together with your breath. You'll understand in a few seconds. Okay, first of all, let's relax our neck. For this, tilt your head on the on the right side, and put your right hand on your head so you're like barely touching your ear. And apply a bit of pressure. And breathe deeply and slowly. Take a 3 deep breaths and then release. And go to another side. So tilt your head on the left. Put your left hand. So you're barely touching your ear. And apply a bit of pressure. This practice can be done with your eyes closed or open, as you wish. I prefer it with my closed eyes. Okay, release. So 3 breaths at a time. So the next, cross your fingers together. Drop your head and put your hands here on your head. And don't pull your head down, but just relax your neck. And let your hands and the gravitation do the work for you. Again here, take 3 slow and deep breaths. Very good, release. Now a small warm up for the back. Take your chest here in front, and then when you breathe out, start moving through the right side here at the back. And when you breathe in, come on here in front. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And the other way. Breathe out. So three circles one way and 3 circles another way. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. And breathe in. Very good. Now come here on all fours. And we'll do core exercise. For this, put your toes, roll your toes, and lift your knees just a bit, so a few centimeters from the floor, and hold it. As well, perfectly, it would be if you do it for 3 breaths. Then lower your knees. Put your toes on your mat, and now pull yourself up. Maintain here for 3 breaths. Lower yourself. Then again, put your toes down. Take your knees up a bit. Take 3 breaths. Lower the knees. Put your toes on the floor. and lift your hips. Here it will be perfect if you don't move your hands. So you lift and you lower. And the third time, lift. Put your toes on the mat. And without moving your hands. Very well. Lower it down. Okay, so come on to downward facing dog. Here in this position, make sure that your palms are totally on the floor and your fingers are spread wide. Okay, we're gonna do an exercise lifting our feet and our hands. So first of all, for example, start with your left foot and concentrate on your body. So you're moving only your foot. Tiptoe on the floor. Move your foot up. Tiptoe your floor. Foot up. And lower your foot. And now right foot. Take it up. Your body is very stable. Tiptoe. Tiptoe. And lower your foot. With the hands, it's gonna be a bit more complicated. You have to activate your your stomach, your core muscles, and as well try to move minimally. So lift your hand, touch the mat, lift your hand, touch the mat, lift your hand 3 times, put it on the mat, and the other one. Activate the core, lift your hand, touch the mat, lift the hand, touch the mat, try to lift your hand and put the hand on the mat. Whew. Come for a second on all fours, and if you want to, you can come to child's pose for a small relaxation. Here, breathe, slow down your breath. Breathe deeply and slowly. And when you're ready, then come as well to all fours, and then come to plank. Plank position is as well work of your hands and your core muscles. So don't let yourself drop, or don't put your hips too high. So you're here, and perfectly your ankles and shoulders, wrists and shoulders are in the same position. Okay? So from here, we're gonna move 3 times to lower plank, and try not to sway your hips a lot. One. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Very good. Now we're gonna move to side plank. Open your left hand on top. Breathe in when you open your chest. Breathe out. Come to plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to do 3 times. Breathe in. Hips up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. That was the second time, right? So another one. Breathe in. Open. Breathe out. Plank. Breathe in. Open. Breathe out. Plank. Now come to downward facing dog and start walking your feet towards your hands. As well, try not to sway your hips. So you move with quite small steps. Try and you work out your core muscles. Activate the stomach here. Keep on walking. If you need to, then bend your knees. Try not to sway your hips. Very good. Now sit down on your mat. Straighten your feet out. Small stretching for the back. So straighten your back. Your feet are active, so your toes are pointing in the direction of the ceiling. And start coming down. First of all, don't let your back bend. So come down with a straight back. Catch this moment that your body doesn't let you go further. Then relax your back. Let your back drop. And then when you're fully relaxed, your back is fully relaxed, then relax your legs as well. Breathe deeply. Slowly. Maintain this pose for 3 to 5 breaths. Then help yourself up. And if you want to finish your practice the yoga way, then please help yourself to Shavasana. So the last pose of any yoga practice that we do. So you go on the mat. Your feet are apart from each other. Your toes are falling on the side, outside. Your hands are on the floor. Palms are facing the ceiling. If you want to, you can put some nice relaxing music and the timer, for example, for 3 to 5 minutes. Or you can enjoy the quarantine and lie down for 15 minutes or 20, the way you want. In Shavasana, the only thing you have to do is to let anything happen. So you close your eyes and you let the thoughts come and go. If there's any feeling that comes, you accept it and you let it go. All you have to do is just be. You can release your breathing, come back to your normal pace. And when you had enough and relaxed enough, then come on the side, help yourself up, sit down with your legs crossed, put your hands together next to your chest, and find a good thing that this quarantine, this isolation brings to you. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining.